Well, first of all, I think what's really important and why national human rights institutions, have got a significant and growing role in their societies is because a lot of the issues that impact on Indigenous peoples are highly controversial and fraught within the community. And our role is to objectively examine them within a clear human rights framework. And it's particularly important for the legislators who've got so much pressure from public opinion polls, from a media that's whipping up conflict, from pressure groups, to hear a fairly calm, clear, but nonetheless often quite staunch analysis of whether this is meeting basic human rights standards or breaching it. And to be fair to officials, one of the things we've learned over these last few years has been that many officials want to do the right thing, but they're not told how to apply human rights or what the human rights standards are. The approach has been ratify the convention, it goes on the shelf, and they're only just beginning to understand actually it's a living document, it's something that needs to be taken into account day to day. It needs to be taken into account at the beginning of policy development. What are the relevant human rights standards here?
Only recently, this government again, it has constituted a land commission. Now, it's a responsibility of the land commission is to hear all the land disputes in the Chittagong Hill Tracts area and come to a amicable settlement. But the problem is that the land commissioner had decided on certain of the procedures of how these hearings would take place. But the procedures were determined by the land commission itself without prior consultation with the population of the area. And therefore, the population are apprehensive of the intention of the land commission, and therefore they have rejected the initiatives taken by the land commission. So this is where probably, the Human Rights Commission, the newly reconstituted National Human Rights Commission, we feel that we have a role to play. We are in a very advantageous position, I'd rather say, because of the 7 members of the National Human Rights Commission of Bangladesh, 2 are from the ethnic communities of the Chittagong Hill Tracts. And that gives us probably leverage to, sort of contact and enter into a kind of relationship with the authorities in the Chittagong Hill Tracts. So they are our, I would say, the bridge makers, But we are doing the preparatory work. As a matter of fact, we have made our intention very clear also to the state authorities, to the Minister for Law, Justice and Parliamentary Affairs, and he has welcomed our decision. That would be very nice if we could play that mediating role between the indigenous population of the CHT and the government of Bangladesh.